all present here. We all student of class 9C has organized a debate on the topic of disadvantage and advantage of social media. So, this team is favoring social media and this team is opposing social media. So, let's start.
Namaskar to one and all present here. This is our issue of Standard 9 standard to talk in the favor of social media. Social media nowadays has become a daily necessity for people. It helps us to connect through people living in another corner of the world. It helps us to be connected worldwide. It provides us greater connectivity and convenience. Social media helps us to get access to current events and affairs going in our country or another country. Social media helps students to discover new things. It helps us to interact with people living in another corner of the world. Social media helps us to be updated. Namaskar to one and all present here. Myself, Anushka Shina from Standard 9, present here to say something in the favor of disadvantages of social media. Social media makes us lazy. It harms our environment. It also affects our physical and mental health. It causes many diseases such as eyesight problems, lack of sleep, anxiety, stress, etc. The chances of cyberbullying, cybercrime, trolling is higher in social media. Our private information can be hacked. It weakens our real-life relationships. It causes addiction among youth.
Namaskar everyone, this is Sakshi Chaudhary from Standard 9C. Today I am standing here to say something in the favor of social media. Social media is very helpful for us, as if we are away from our relatives, then we can interact with them through social media. It is very helpful for children, as they can study from social media. It connects them with their teacher. Social media is very good platform for create your own identity. It is helpful for spreading any type of awareness. It connects us with our society.
Namaste to everyone. This is Tanu from Standard 9. I am here to say some disadvantages of social media. Social media is very much harmful for today's era. It also causes different types of diseases. If anyone is watching very much mobile phone, then it also affects their eyes. And the main thing is that social media also affects the lifespan of living beings. And social media makes us lazy. And due to the excessive use of social media, online cybercrime is also increasing day by day. And many of the Indian parents are illiterate, so they are not able to check what their children is watching on social media. Is it wrong or right? That's all. Thanks.
Namaskar to everyone. I am Soumya Mishra. I am standing here to say some lines in the favor of social media. Through the social media, we connected to the people in the corner of the country. We can share our point of view, like feeling, thought, ideas to the another person. Nowadays, many people have depended on social media for their career. In social media, we show off our talent. It is the source of earning money. It's helping personal growth like confidence, etc. That's all.
Namaskar to all present here. I am Deepika Bharti from 9th standing here to say about disadvantages of social media. Social media can also affect on our health. It causes eye problem and effect on our brain, and most of the users become lazy through excessive use of social media. The another negative side is hacking. Personal data can easily share and hacking through the social media. Social media is a waste of time. That's all. Thank you.
Namaskar to everyone. I am Suklashmi. I am standing here to say something advantage of social media. Social media helps to connect with new people in the world. It helps also grow branding business. Social media helps us to connect with new people in the world. Social media offer to convent away for people to communicate to each other. Social media provides us also entertainment. It is also help for education. You can gain more knowledge through social media, expressing thought, idea delivered through social media. Thank you.
Namaskar everyone. I am Dipanjali Kumari. I am standing here to say something disadvantage of social media. Social media is harmful to one another. Spending time on social media is a waste of our time. Social media causes many diseases like anxiety, lack of sleep, depression, etc. Many fake news uploaded on social media. Our one mistake display in the whole world. Social media decrease face-to-face communication skills. Social media, so it promotes laziness. That's all.
Namaskar everyone. I am Lakshmi from 9C. I am standing here to say about advantage of social media. Social media is a good source of up-to-date information. Social media is very useful for police investigation. Every organization gets benefit from social media. It is
important all fields like business, education, etc. You can gain more knowledge through social media. That's all. Thank you.
Namaskar to everyone. I am Purnasthi from Standard 9. She is standing here to say something about the disadvantages of social media. Social media is good, but in limit. If it is overused by a person or the user, it affects many types of problems in their life. Social media is full of the wastage of time. Sometimes social media causes very effective in the students' studies. It distracts the students about their studies. And the lifespan of person are decreasing by social media. So please use social media in limit. That's all.
The chances of spreading of misinformation or fake news is higher in social media. Some people even do suicide due to this. You know what? There is a provision of fact-checking in social media. Most of the active people on social media check the news that whether it is right or wrong, and they if the news is right, then they support it. If it is wrong, then they oppose it.
No, you cannot say that most of the people check it if the information is right or wrong. Most of the people don't check it if the information is right or wrong, and they believe on that information, and sometimes people also do suicide in this type of cases.
So, as I said earlier, that there is a provision of fact-check. People do fact-check.
It is nature of every people to get the fake news more effective. So it is not only on social media that the people believe in fake news, but in real life they also believe in fake news. So what we have to do about that?
Even after some days after the truth has revealed, but people already set their mindset about that person, even if he is right or not. If he is right or not, it's about their mindset, that they prepare a mindset about that person, about who the news is being revealed, right? Your question was that, right? Some people, as I said earlier, that there are some active people on social media. Those help those people about who the news is being revealed. Now, there I also have one question related to social media. That there is a, you know what? Advertisement is also done on social media. For example, in our school, when it's going on election, right? And our news told us to share some videos, post on social media, like I am also an election ambassador.
I think that it don't affect the people very much. People don't aware with these types of things very much. People do that thing that they want. And if we ask any table from today's children, such as students of standard nursery or KG, then we will not able to reply us quickly. But if we ask what is the trending song on social media, then we will reply very fast.
You know what? At that point, the children are not at fault. There is the fault of their parents that they don't check whether their children are watching right thing or wrong. It's the fault of their parents that they don't watch that. And now I also have a question related to that. You know what? If you keep a book and it's your mobile phone, then the students will probably prefer to watch the videos from mobile phone to study, because it makes them understand betterly and get more knowledge and in less time.
And do you think that it also makes the students lazy, and students don't want to use their own mind? The students become lazy.
They just copy and paste in their notebooks from social media.
They can also copy from guides.
But
No,
there is
what
no
about maths? What about
Yeah.
maths? They don't use guidelines for maths. But
You a proper student don't use social media. It is the problem of the student. If they have no social media, then they can ask the question from their parents.
yes, social media is the biggest distraction of a student. How can you say that it's the biggest? Even our school toppers had told to stay away from social media because it is the biggest distraction. Our school toppers also use social media. For saying, everyone says that he is restricted from social media, but he studies from the social media.
But
Excessive use of anything is dangerous. You know that.
social media also affect people mentally as well as physically. Students can also learn from
work out. They have to do their work out.
No,
Do you know what? It makes you progress on that how to do work out. We are not many yogas that go on. Do you know what? Doing yoga or not is not the fault of social media. I don't think so.
You told about online classes of social media, but by this learning skill of people is also decreasing.
Learning skill of people.
Skill also reading skill.
How can we find it? What children also study novels from social media or by PDF they also study.
But communication skill will also decrease.
They can communicate with the people online.
Face-to-face communication.
They have very good face-to-face communication.
It distanced our from family. It weakened our real life relationships.
Yes, yeah.
How can you see that it distances us from our family?
We just want to
People living in this corner of the world and some others living in another country, then they can interact with the help of social media.
It just depends on you that how you use social media.
But we don't have a real
relationship. Parents and children.
Even people have no time for their own family members.
because nowadays people are really busy. Now nobody has any time for anyone.
What they see in a mobile, they are busy.
Social media only. They're also working.
If they will work, they don't use social media.
Due to newspaper, they cutting the tree, and the tree harm our environment. They cause deforestation. What's your opinion about it?
Newspapers are made from recycled papers.
You know what? Most of the papers are made from cutting trees.
Okay, overuse of social media can cause the decreasing of lifespan. Decreasing lifespan of a
First
person.
of all, you need to answer my question. Our question was that deforestation. It causes deforestation. What can you say that?
Newspapers are made from recycled papers. And every agriculture for
Let me complete my words. In this growing population, there is no land remain for doing agriculture.
how do you say that there is
I can say that there is the construction of more buildings and for that also
You are going in another direction. You can ask another question.
Nowadays people don't time waste to sit and read newspaper. With the help of social media, they get news and in a meaningful way. Like
reading newspaper is a good habit. In India, people's first routine is reading newspaper. Newspaper is the primary source for getting any current affairs or any news.
but they can also get the same news from the social media and listening it in less time.
But social media also gives wrong information.
And fake news it can give wrong
Many of the
information.
times, social media gives us wrong information.
And fake news.
Yeah, fake news are also given.
I said earlier that there is a provision of fact check.
Fake news are
Now I have another question. Listen to my question.
Yeah.
You know what social media also helps in making conferences. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi always does some national conference to another Prime Ministers. Don't you think in this way social media helps?
If you think that our Prime Minister will give some news or some conference will be
I didn't say about news. I said about
okay, then they can call. I think they call every not a part of social media. They can call us.
Video calls and twittering on the social media is a part of social media.
Different platforms.
You know what our Prime Minister doing?
Instead of doing video call, we can also do voice call.
But they are not able to see their face. They can
Okay, I do you know what it is.
okay, I'm just saying their call is different.
If the Prime Minister wants to do some announcement and he wants to give some information, he will do Twitter it on the social media.
Some people even harass other people in social media. They even troll them.
Do you know what in real life also people are harassed, kidnapped and whatever the crimes are being done on social media are also done on offline also in real life.
Social media
In society it's done.
But Listen, Adisha. What are your thoughts on health problem related caused by social media?
Yes.
Like eye problem, depression,
Anxiety, stress, depression, eyesight problem. Yes. Anxiety.
Sometimes it affect on our brain.
Yes.
Maybe
Because people become
aggressive.
okay, people become aggressive or children become aggressive if their parents don't let them do something.
Bad idea on their mind.
Yeah.
But they keep the children and other people fix the bad idea on their mind by watching videos.
Even if not, even if they don't watch videos, they have a stereotype in their minds.
In less amount.
Children also watch different types of expensive products on social media, and they want to buy that products from their parents on say about their parents, but parents are economically weak. Then what will
You know what? Children also watch in the class that if the another students have something good, I also want that. If they go home and they say that, I also want that. It's not only on social media that they see someone having expensive devices or things. They are asked from their parents that I also want that. If they would have no social media, they learn it from the class only. If the another girl having good thing, I also want that.
Okay, listen to me. Sometimes children or elders show the videos, stunt videos like the cycle riders, bike riders. Okay, they expensive. They see that the expensive bike like Apache, etc. And they want to buy it and do the stunts and sometimes lost their life. What is your view on about it?
Let me tell you that even if the students watch someone doing stunt on the road, they like to copy things, right?
Yes.
I think that the children like to copy things. If they do. If they saw someone doing a stunt on the road, they will also love to do that.
But in less amount in road and in many of the stunters makes videos for that stunt and upload that videos on YouTube or any other but they give warning
That do not copy these stunts. If you don't take that, it's not the social media problem. Social media decreases the earning of the poor people. How can you say that? But people just buy products, expensive products from online. What about those who say are poor? They live on things. You know what? Social media also helps if a person crafts something good, they can also sell it online. If a person makes or crafts something good, he can also sell it online. Don't you think that it gives employment?
Every coin has two sides, head and tail, just like coin. Social media has advantage as plus as disadvantage. So use social media in limit and for good purpose.